A few days ago, I made a Christmas sled and put it on the marketplace. Immediately, it sold for my asking price, which was $60. Today, I'm going to make 4 more. Keep my marketplace post up, same price, and I expect them all to be sold by the end of the weekend. Here's my process to make 4 sleds in less than a day from about $10 in materials. The first batch was made of all pallet wood. To speed things up, for the ski part that requires a 1x6 to make from pallet wood, I got two 4-foot 1x10 for $5.56 each, which lets me make 8 skis I need without hunting down and processing as much pallet wood. The rest of the stuff can be made from simple 1x4 pallet planks, which I have easily access to as many as I need. Cutting those out on the bandsaw is quick and easy. I love my new 14-inch bandsaw. It's quickly become a huge part of my workflow. Its 1 HP motor is plenty powerful to cut through everything I've given it so far. It's one of my favorite used tool purchases I've done recently. Now onto pallet wood. To save time and energy, I plan ahead and place my pieces between the nailed parts of the planks. I can then easily snip those parts off on the bandsaw and skip the nail removal part almost entirely. For a few planks, to align more pieces, I removed the middle nails. They were pretty loose and easy to remove, so I didn't bother wasting more wood to get those parts cut. As always with pallet wood, I run it once or twice through the planer to get it flat but more importantly clean. This makes for much better results once painted or stained later. Before going back to the bandsaw, I trace out the small parts on the pallet wood. There's many, but it goes fast once you get a process for each piece to avoid having to back out the blade as much as possible. For the outdoor decorations, I don't go crazy on the sanding, but for a nice result you absolutely want your curved parts to be round, smooth and free of bandsaw blade marks. This will make your decorations sell much quicker and to many people whose standards are higher. I started by painting the red parts, to save time and let them dry as I do more work on the sleds after. While the red paint is drying, back to pallet wood. I prepared the slats that will be used for the seats. Each sled requires 3 parts, 2 mirrored ones on the side and 1 middle piece. I removed the nail ends before planing the wood and tracing, then cutting out the parts as we did earlier. Since some of my pallet wood was too wide, I ripped it down to width on the table saw. For the last time, trace the parts using the stencils. I left a link in the description where to find those. Once done, cut them on the bandsaw. As we did earlier with the skis, round off the curved edges for a clean look and feel with the sander. I'm staining the brown parts after painting the red parts, because their dry time is much quicker. Once I'm done staining, I can pretty much immediately assemble them. Time to finally assemble the 4 sleds. For more detailed assembly instructions, watch the previous video on the sled, where I build one in detail. The link is in the description. Once I find a winning seller, I love making more and making a noticeable profit from my work. Seasonal items are a great way to get hype and word of mouth. Make sure your stuff is nice and solid, well painted, and you'll get more sales directly from your buyers' friends. I'll probably make more as we get closer to Christmas. All done with the frames. Now, with the finishing touches, as important as a good build, to get the eyes on your product. A rope handle at the top and a nice little Christmas bow that I got at the dollar store. A few more cents to assure you more sales is definitely worth it. Find inspiration on the internet for those final touches. All done. By the time I edited this video, I only have 2 left to sell, and we're not even Friday. I'm making 4 more, which I'm pretty sure will be sold by the end of the weekend. Thanks for watching. I better get back into the shop.